Welcome back. Music is food for the soul. A woman living at Howard Village Senior Community knows that from personal experience. Taylor Lumpkin talked to her about how she's keeping the music alive for her neighbors.
Every week, Howard Village hosts a cocktail hour for its residents. And every week, you'll hear Judy Kasha playing the piano for her neighbors.
I play the music here that people have grown up with and they're used to hearing it all their lives.
Executive Director Lori Pachkowski says these performances became especially popular during the pandemic.
The joy that she brought to these residents who are isolated for such a long time, it was just wonderful.
But afternoon cocktail hours aren't how Judy got her start.
I've been playing the trumpet for 70 years.
Judy's musical career began when she was just a teenager. After high school, she heard about the U.S. Women's Air Force Band.
Well, that really got me interested, and I said, okay, sign me up.
For the next 2.5 years, Judy's life was a whirlwind.
It was a wonderful experience because we traveled all over the country, from coast to coast, and to Alaska and Puerto Rico.
Judy got married and moved with her husband to Milwaukee, but she kept playing for her local church and with the senior chorus called the Wilsoneers. She joined an honor guard and played taps for military funerals.
In 1987, I went to my first reunion of the WAF band.
For 21 years, Judy and her bandmates would reunite to play concerts for the public and the military.
The last concert was held in Washington, D.C. at the Kennedy Center on the Millennium Stage. So we went out with a bang.
And it's obvious to anyone watching, Judy still gets a lot of joy from playing.
She smiles the whole time she plays. She really does. You can tell she's in her element.
Music has been my life.
Don't you love that? Leaders with Howard Village say residents dealt with a lot of stress and depression when the pandemic was at its peak. They say cocktail hours with Judy playing the piano actually helped the residents socialize and relieve some of their loneliness.